Bugungi darsimizda siz bilan Cambridge 12, Test 6 and Section 3 analizini ko'rib chiqamiz. Ogohlantirishim kerak, bu general training videolari. Birinchi navbatda Tahlilga qarab olamiz. Crossing the Humber estuary deydi. Qanaqadir estuary bilmayman nimaligini, shu qanaqadir joy ekan. Prosta. Xo'p, endi savol turlariga qarab olishimiz kerak. Write the correct number 1 to 10. Demak, xusunda matching headings. Va 2 ta 4 ta 6 ta 7 ta savol bor ekan matching headings. Good luck with that, guys. Undan keyin savollar esa one word only, crossing the Humber. Demak, xusunda summary completion bo'lar ekan, 2 ta paragraf berib qo'yganiga qaraganda, shu 2 ta paragrafda javoblar bo'lar ekan. Shunga e'tibor berishimiz kerak, yillarga e'tibor berishimiz kerak. Chunki, masalan, ko'pchilik vaziyatda nima bo'ladi? Matching headinglarni bajarayotgansiz zo'r, bajarasiz. A ni o'qiysiz, javob topasiz, B ni o'qiysiz, javob topasiz. Lekin boshqa savol turlari qolib ketadi. Masalan, summary completionda masalan paragraf B da bor ekan javoblarimiz. Agar paragraf B ni o'qiganimizda summary completion qilib ketmasak, o'zimiz energiyamizni, vaqtimizni keyin hammasini tugatgandan keyin orqaga qaytib bekorga sarflashga to'g'ri keladi. Shuning uchun ham keling shu ishni birdaniga qilib ketamiz. It's hard. Okay, let's go. First ferry across Humber started operating in this year. By this year, the service had been with other forms of transport. Okay. So the greater in the provision of services. Attempt established the service across the river using something failed. Topamiz. Xo'p, keling endi bir-bir boshlaymiz. Savollarni o'qishni, javoblarni topishni. A. For thousands of years, Humber and estuary format where two major rivers meet has been obstacle to communications along east coast of England between the counties of Yorkshire to the north and Lincolnshire to the south. Before the arrival of the railways in the 19th century, where transportation was the most efficient means of moving heavy bulk freight, the Humber, situated at the heart of the waterway system associated with the two major rivers, was one of the chief highways of English. Its traffic brought prosperity to the settlements of its bank, particularly the city of Hull on its north bank, but the river itself tended to cut them off from some of their closest neighbors, as well as obstructing the progress of travelers moving north to south. Tushunarli. Bu Humber estuary haqida umumiy ma'lumot. Wi-Fi crossing difficult haqida ma'lumot berilmagan. Building bridge haqida ma'lumot berilmagan. Advantage of designing the growing popularity, no. Opposition, nope. Benefits and disadvantages Humber has brought, to'g'ri. Benefit berilgan mana. Belgilab qo'yaman. Benefit bilan disadvantage ko'rsatib beraman. Benefit bu qismda its traffic brought prosperity. Demak, boylik olib kelgan ekan, mo'l ko'rishlik olib kelgan ekan. Disadvantage esa but bo'lgan mana. No deganda tend to cut them off some of the closest neighbors and obstructing the progress of travelers. Shu bitta benefit bilan ikkita disadvantage ni bergan. Xo'sh, shu bilan javobimiz 6 bo'ladi. Keyingisiga o'tamiz. To cater for the least local and time progress wider needs, ferries were provided across many of the streams flowing the Humber. Ferry was established across itself between This ferry had become fully integrated into overland transport system, but the changes associated with the Industrial Revolution were soon to strengthen its position. Increased traffic encouraged speculators to establish rival ferries between this and this. Notably, service between this and which opened crossing was considerably shorter. Unable to cope with increased competition from rival service. Okay. New Holland ferry services then grew into a major link between north and south banks of Humber, carrying passengers, cattle, goods bound for Hull market. There was briefly a ferry service from this to this. Hovercraft didn't last long as Hull couldn't cope with the demands. The ferry service between this and this ended with the opening of Humber Bridge. Demak, rival ferry servicelarni tarix haqida berilgan, bittasi ochilgan, ikkinchisi ochilgan, uchinchisi ochilgan, bir-birini sindirib tashlagan qisqasi. Alternatively yo'q. Nope. Rising demand for river transport to'g'ri kelsa kerak. Qayerda rising demand bor? Shuni topib ko'rsatishimiz kerak bizga, muhimi. Mana. Xo'p. Mana, local and wider needs bu bir. Increased traffic. Increased competition. No. Nope. Maybe. Propose alternative to ferry services. Alternativa ferry service ga alternativalar. I don't know. Qisqasi 9 belgilab qo'yaman, qisqasi. 9 yoki 7 bo'ladi. Bilmayman qaysi bo'lishini. Ko'ramiz. Peshana oyog'i. 7 ham belgilab qo'y, 9 ham belgilab qo'y. Charchadim o'zi. Demit charchadim. Keyingiga o'tamiz. Birinchi navbatda some short answerlarni javoblarni topishimiz kerak. Keyingiga o'tishdan oldin. Oh, it was not a good idea. Okay, let's go. Hop. First, the service has been integrated bo'ladi. Mana. This by 1800, this ferry had become fully integrated with overland transport system. Again, integrated bo'ladi. Integrated. Fe'l bo'lishi aniqda, integrated bo'lar ekan, qisqasi javob. Keyingisi. So the greater in the provision of services. Made greater what? Mana increase it degani greater in competition bo'ladi. Competition. Keyingisiga o'tamiz. In 1968, an attempt to establish a service across the river using something failed. Hovercraft bo'ladi bu. Mana involved with hovercraft, but hovercraft couldn't cope with the demand. Hovercraft bo'ladi javob. Hovercrafts failed. Keyingisiga o'tamiz. The Humber Bridge is a suspension bridge. Demak, Humber Bridge haqida o'qimadik. Keyingi paragrafda javoblarni topishga harakat qilamiz. Keyingisiga o'tamiz. C. The bridge was the outcome of over 100 years of campaigning by local interest for the construction of a bridge or tunnel across the estuary. The first major crossing proposal was in this year. The scheme was promoted by hull merchants and businesses dissatisfied with the service provided by the new hull ferry crossing. Over 100 years, a variety of proposals were put forward in the effort to build bridge. Plan was drawn up by the whole city council to build a multi-span bridge 4 miles west. The scheme was dropped after being hit by the financial woes of Great Depression of the late 20s and early 30s. Demak, o'qisunda bridgeni qanaqa qilib kelib chiqqanligi haqida ma'lumot berar ekan. Building haqida ma'lumot ko'rmadik. Maybe 7. Propose alternatives to the ferry service. O'qisunda mana alternativalar 100 yillik campaign. Bridge quraylik yoki tunnel quraylik, yoki tunnel quraylik yoki bridge quraylik. Nima ahvol bu degan ekan? Demak, bu 7 ekan. Xo'p, 7 ni o'chirib tashlaymiz, 9 ni ham o'chirib tashlaymiz, chunki 7 ni ham 9 ni ham ishlatdik. Keyingisiga o'tamiz. Hop. Government approved. Answerlarni topish kerak endi. A suspension bridge. No answers yet. Government approval of the construction of the suspension bridge was finally granted in this year. Also, it was not until this year for finally began. Reason why suspension bridge was chosen were twofold. Nimaga suspension bridge ni tanlangan sabablari ikkita ekan. O'shani toparkanmiz. Firstly, Humber has a shifting bed, a navigable channel along which a craft can travel is always changing. Okay, a suspension bridge with no support piers in the midstream wouldn't obstruct the estuary. Secondly, because of the geology and topography of the area, the cost of constructing a tunnel would have been excessive. Demak, suspension bridge qurishgan sabab bittasi tunnel juda ham qimmat bo'lib ketardi, ikkinchisi shu bridge yaxshiroq bo'lganda qisqasi. Xo'p. Why always difficult hali tanlamadik? Kerak emas, building the bridge hali ko'rmadik. Menimcha building the bridge bo'lishi ham mumkin. No, building the bridge emas hali. Prosta tushunishdi. Advantage of the design of the bridge. Bo'ldi. Advantage of the design ni ko'rdik. Shu uchtasini ko'rdik. Ikkita reasonni ko'rdik-da, qisqasi. Ikkita reasonni ko'rdik. Tunnel qimmat bo'lardi, suspension bridge yaxshiroq ketardi degan gaplarni ko'rganim sababli uchini belgilab olamiz bu qismda. Keyingi qismga o'tamiz. Work on the construction period. Work on the construction proceeded for 8 years. Demak, bu qismda building the bridge haqida ma'lumot bor. O'qib olmay o'tirmayman kerak bo'lsa. Mana 2 ni olaman, bo'ldi, javob ketdi shu bilan. O'qish ham shart emas. Lekin o'qish kerak. Chunki javoblar bor. javoblar bor ekan. Kerak emas, kerak emas. Suspension bridge because the channel travel along moves and supporting a bridge would obstruct it. Deyapsizda. No support piers mana. Pier supporting a bridge demoqchimda no support piers bo'ladi. Endi misran wouldn't obstruct the estuary demoqchimda javoblar pier bo'ladi. Piers. Keyingizga o'tamiz. A bridge rather than a was chosen on the grounds of cost. O'z ko'rganingiz mana would have been excessive. Tunnel qimmat bo'lib ketar ekan, o'sha uchun ham bridge tanlagan ekan. Demak, tunnel bo'lar ekan javob. Keyingizga o'tamiz. There was also one reason why was used for the towers. Tower, ko'rgan towerni. Towerni ko'rganingiz hali. Demak, 40 ni javobi boshqa joyda ekan. 40 ni javobi boshqa joyda topish kerak. Towers were concrete rather than since concrete was cheaper. Mana o'z ko'rganingiz towers were concrete. Sement betondan qilingan ekan, chunki steel o'rniga, temir o'rniga, chunki beton arzonroq ekan. Concrete was cheaper. Yo'qsa why concrete was used for towers? Like concrete. Sneaky people. O'z ko'rganingiz javobni ikkita paragrafda yashirib tashlashgan. Narx sababli deyishganda tunnelni topish oson, lekin konkretni topish uchun o'qish kerak ya'ni. Demak, short answerlarni topdik. Endi F bilan G ni javobini topmasak bo'lmaydi. Xo'p, keling topamiz endi shuni. Faqat rangni o'zgartirmasak bo'lmaydi. Sariq bo'la qolsin. Xo'p, keyingisiga o'tamiz. Xo'p, Malcolm Stockwell. The bridge master recalls when the bridge was first opened. There wasn't a great deal of interest. Children started visiting, and seeing the control room and the lights. Bridge brought them together. Mana, the growing popularity of the bridge to'g'ri kelar ekan, chunki boshda hech kim qiziqmagan, keyin bolalar o'tgan, keyin odamlar o'tganda hamma birgalikda bo'lgan. Bridge opened up both social to previously remote and insular areas, improvement of communication enables the area to realize its potential commercial, industrial, tourism development. How bridge contribute to the region's wealth bo'ladi bu. Bo'ldi, o'qib o'tirishimiz kerak. Birinchi gap o'qiymiz, javob topamiz, bo'ldi. Shu bilan ko'rdinglar, bugungi darsimiz o'z oxiriga yetdi. Hamma savollarga javoblarni maksimal ravishda tushuntirishga harakat qildim. Tushunmay qolgan bo'lsanglar, shu berilgan underline qilgan so'zlarni, gaplarni tarjima qilinglar, tushunishga harakat qilinglar. Shu bilan bugungi darsimiz kommentda qoldiringlar agar muammo bo'ladigan bo'lsa. Darsimiz tugadi. Keyingi darsda ko'rishguncha xayr. Bye bye guys.